Dallas City Hall, and that's a scuffle on the basement floor. It seems to concern photographers.
Jack Ruby in a Kavanaugh hat. Whoever taught you to shoot a pistol like that? Oh, you snuck in the basement and you stood in the back. Jack Ruby in a Kavanaugh hat. Jack Ruby, you were 15 years old. On the south side of Chicago, you looked up to Capone. Stole girls' lunch money, beat boys on the way home. Jack Ruby, you were 15 years old. Jack Ruby, when you were 21, oh, you traded brass knuckles for a caliber gun. In the Sherman Hotel, bootleg whiskey did run. Jack Ruby, when you were 21. Jack Ruby, when you were 35, set up shop in Dallas, you had nothing to hide. A nightclub of hookers in cops side by side. Jack Ruby, when you were 35. Jack Ruby, when you were 49, from the Carousel Club you kept the judges in line. J. Edgar Hoover said there's no organized crime. Jack Ruby, when you were 49. Jack Ruby in a Kavanaugh hat. Whoever taught you to shoot a pistol like that? Oh, you snuck in the basement and you stood in the back. Jack Ruby in a Kavanaugh hat. Did the Kingfish in New Orleans give you the key? The men you should contact and the men you should see. A Confederate cloak of conspiracy with an eye towards November 1963. When the motorcade turned on Houston and Elm and into the crossfire where Camelot fell, with the shots from the Bush's 6th floor window well, in Dealey Plaza more than 3 empty sheds. Was Lee Harvey Oswald the only one? One of those in the bushes who started to run? With Secret Service credentials and government guns? Oh, they'd answer no questions about what they had done. Oswald was set up, so he did say, before he appeared in the basement driveway. In on live television, Ruby blew him away. Well, Godspeed the witness with something to say. Jack Ruby in a Kavanaugh hat. Whoever taught you to shoot a pistol like that? Oh, you snuck in the basement and you stood in the back. Jack Ruby in a Kavanaugh hat. When you were 64, you told Dorothy Kilgallen that you'd even the score. From your jail cell, gave names and numbers and more. In 48 hours, she lay dead on the floor. Jack Ruby, come back from the grave. Tell it for real whose lives you would save, and the powers behind the deals that were made. How a president's murder became your stock in trade. Well, those who are guilty are alive to this day. They got their visas in D.C. and they got in their way. Others laid low until election day. It was a day of high treason and a quick getaway. Well, did the Warren Commission mean what they say, or did the mob or oil money get in the way? Did the shadow of Cuba darken the day? In Dallas County, the land of LBJ. In Dallas County, the land of LBJ. Jack Ruby in a Kavanaugh hat. Whoever taught you to shoot a pistol like that? Well, you snuck in the basement and you stood in the back. Jack Ruby in a Kavanaugh hat. Jack Ruby in a Kavanaugh hat. Whoever taught you to shoot a pistol like that? Well, you're stuck in the basement and you're stood in the back.